If you could travel back in time and give yourself, your past self, a piece of advice based on what you've learned since, what would that be?
Okay, for myself, I think I will just tell myself, start traditional art earlier. Like started to get into it. But it's not that I was traditionally trained, to be honest, because the demand shifted. Especially in Asia, we don't really have like a fine art. I don't think we have a fine art school dedicated to do like
Right,
classical painting because the
right.
industry is moving so fast back in 2005 onwards.
Yeah.
And then was so fast is keeping the pace with software. So we are pretty much
Yes.
like, if you don't do that, you're sort of missing out.
So, can you talk about what it's like as an artist who's built a career mainly using digital tools? Why you find it's so important to rediscover traditional mediums, especially in a world where a lot of people are talking about AI and using those types of tools. I find it wonderful to hear, from Ryan and yourself, talk about how important it is to use traditional mediums when you're an artist.
I'm fortunate enough to work with clients that really values human artists and visits. They have been fantastic. The art directors are amazing people, and so they value the hard work and the what artists can produce themselves. At least I myself, I don't use AI at all in my work. I've not even for reference, like zero AI reference in my work. Very good reason is because we have survived without AI a long time ago. And more of the reason is that the older movies actually looks better without the current technology. For example, Jurassic Park, Terminator 2, even Terminator 1, actually. And they're still great, right? If you look back at these movies right now, they're great films.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a fan of directors even today, like Christopher Nolan, who does a lot of practical shooting, like in Tenet, where he literally crashed the airplane into the warehouse. And when I was talking to Ryan, and he recently talked about going back to plein air painting and just taking
Right.
his canvas outdoors.
Yeah.
And he said that was really rejuvenating for his spirit, to just do that, painting outside. And you could see how happy he is talking about that. I think that in many ways, as artists, obviously, we need to work for a living, but also if we do things that feel good for our soul, I
Mm.
really believe that it reflects itself into the artwork. And then people who collect your artwork,
Mm.
whether it's as a card or playmat or buying your future originals, the one of ones, as you say, they can really feel your soul inside of the artwork. And I think that's something that AI cannot really replicate.
Yeah, 100%. I think the self-pleasure part was spot on, actually.